Bill needs to leave by 11:40, so we're going to move fast. Okay, here we go. Okay, so good morning, everyone. Today is Thursday, June 24th, 2021. The time is 11:03 a.m. This is a special meeting with our human resources to consider personnel changes, officially calling this meeting to order. Do we have any changes to the agenda? Hearing none. Okay, so let's begin with, do we have the right? The agenda that I have is only one item on.
Yeah, but that includes the next, it's already included.
All right, thank you.
On that one.
Okay, so the first, we don't have any changes, right? So the first item on the agenda is request for temporary employees for the bailiff. Who's going to lead us? Pete? Yeah. Oh, we can pick him up, right? Yeah, just take a seat. Yeah, just take a seat. And this mic will pick you up, Pete. You're fine. You're good to go.
Okay. Well, I turned in a memo outlining some of the reasons we're looking for temp help. I assume you saw that. If you have any questions, I was here to answer them. Otherwise, I didn't want to go on too long if you already have the info.
Okay. Do we have any questions for Pete?
No, I'm fine with it. Same thing we did last year.
Okay, yep, I'm looking at the temp fee. Okay. Bill, any concerns?
No.
Okay. This is fast. How about a motion? Want to take it?
Yeah,
Or here, let me do it. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to make a motion, therefore, that the request for a temporary employee for the bailiff be hereby approved.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Fillios.
Aye. And the motion for temporary employee for the bailiff is approved. Thank you, Pete.
Just to be clear, it's for the jury commission part. So
That's fine. So noted. Thank you.
thank you. Should I leave it alone?
No, leave it. You're fine. Okay, moving on. Second item. Request for employee retention bonuses by the treasurer. Treasurer Matheson. Steve, go right ahead, sir.
You have a memo in front of you. We can go into executive session if you choose to go into any detailed questions. If you recall, back in December when Chief Deputy Treasurer Lori Thomas resigned, or I should say retired, I intentionally made a decision to delay rehire to accumulate bonus dollars for certain employees that were being asked to step up. In policy, we did increase a very minor dollar amount on higher duty pay for a couple of individuals, but I held a substantial amount back because I wanted to make sure that those people performed at the higher duty level, and I wanted to compensate them in the form of a bonus at this time.
Okay. And I'm looking at your memo here, and you've got the money to cover it.
Yes, through the salary savings, again,
Yep.
we intentionally delayed the hire to fund this. In fact,
Okay.
more than that. So the taxpayers were a beneficiary in the actual savings.
Understood. So there are 5 individuals involved. We don't need the names. I don't believe we need to go into exec. Leslie, any questions?
No, I'm good with it.
Okay. Bill, you okay?
Yeah, that's fine.
Let's have a motion.
Okay. I move that we, go ahead.
Yeah, go ahead, Leslie, go.
I move we approve the request for employee retention bonuses with the treasurer as outlined.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks.
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan.
Aye.
Chairman Fillios.
Aye, and I should note that they total $5,000 across the 5 individuals. Aye. Motion is carried. Thank you, Treasurer Matheson. Appreciate it. Okay, moving on. Item number 3, extension to previous temporary employee approval, community development.
And I'll actually be taking it, Chris.
Okay, go ahead, Kim.
So this was a previous approval that you guys had given for a returning employee to cover an FMLA leave. And they're asking just to extend that 1 more month to help them with their volume.
Okay. Do we have any numbers on this, or is he
It has the projection
Okay.
attached and the previous.
Oh, it's the
approval.
permit tech.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it'd be an additional $2,881
Okay.
for one more month.
For one more month. Okay.
I think the desire there is she's skilled and can work through the process.
Right. Yeah, and he's still backed up 3 months. I'm fine with this. Leslie, any concerns?
No, I can make a motion.
Go right ahead.
I move that we approve the extension of the temporary employee permit tech for community development.
I second the motion.
Bill Gross,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan,
Aye.
Fillios,
Aye, and the motion is approved for the 1 month extension for the permit tech. Thank you. Okay, item number 4, position conversion, accounting clerk to technician by the auditor. Ronnie, please.
Just gonna give you some more information so you don't have to search through all of your
I've got that.
packets.
Got it right here. Right. Okay.
So, commissioners, thank you for letting me come forward today. So, what we are requesting is to convert an already standing accounting clerk position to an accounting technician. I did include a copy of the most recent copy of the auditor's organizational chart. You'll notice down at the bottom left-hand corner is the person that we are asking for the conversion. It would put this employee in line with all the other accounting technicians that we have. As you're well aware, at least I hope you're well aware, the accounting or the accounts payable positions are very important to the county. There's only 2 employees and they single-handedly process all the payments every single week and make sure that you have all the appropriate documentation. She has all the education and all the experience. And we have salary savings to cover it. We do have a current vacancy of our fixed assets position. We are hiring that person at minimum. The offer has already been accepted. So there's plenty of salary savings for this individual to have the increase in the conversion.
Okay, so what are we looking at going forward for fiscal 22?
For fiscal 22,
from a budgetary, go ahead.
It should all come out in the wash, I believe. It should all wash out, right, Dina?
right,
Go ahead.
because another position was hired at a lower rate.
Than what was previously held for. So our fixed assets position was previously held at a higher rate and we budgeted for that rate. So now that we offered the position at a minimum, there still will be that salary. Well, there will be enough to cover it in the future.
Okay, so we're looking at an hourly rate increase of about $370, right?
Yes.
And that's what equates to the $7,700 per year unloaded.
Actually, the $7,700 is
Yes.
Yes,
It's
that's
unloaded.
correct.
Okay,
Yes.
which equates to just over 9,200 loaded. Okay, so annual wage goes from 54 to 63. Any concerns? Any questions?
No.
Leslie?
I'm sorry, I'm fine with this. Also goes through succession planning, and the person is already doing the work. And so the fact that they've hired other positions of a lower amount, that will cover this for the future.
Okay. HR, any input?
The proposal is bringing the employee from 95% of market at the grade 3 to 95% of market of a grade 6, and that's consistent with what we've done in the past.
Okay, and consistent with policy.
Yes.
And this employee has also expressed her interest in remaining in the payables position until the supervisor retires and then taking that position over. So this is something that she feels passionate about and that she wants to stay with.
Okay. Bill, concerns? Any questions?
No.
Okay, you want to take this one?
Sure. I move that we approve the position conversion from
Raise your
accounting
voice.
clerk to technician in the auditor's office.
Nancy, could you hear? Okay.
Bill Gross,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan,
Aye.
Chairman Fillios,
Aye, and the motion is carried. Thank you.
Thank you.
Item number 5, clarification of ASR higher duty manager pay from June 7th. So I guess this is a retroactive situation. HR, Kim?
It's already been processed, and there's no change in the dollar amount that you were processing, but it was brought to my attention by the clerk that there was a title difference. So what was listed on the agenda and what the motion said was different from what was discussed. So what was on the agenda previously was a specialized appraisal manager. The person who actually got the increase was a residential appraisal manager. And after speaking with Tina, we just wanted to come back and memorialize that so it was correct for the minutes.
Okay, I got it. Any questions? Leslie? Okay, yeah, this is the situation that we had, I think, a week ago last Monday, and we need to straighten it. Yes, yes, thank you. Okay, motion?
That we approve the clarification of the title in the the residential appraisal manager getting the higher duty pay as approved on June 7th.
Right.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan,
Aye.
Chairman Fillios.
Aye. And just for clarification, I guess it was, we actually voted for considering a specialized appraisal manager, and it should be the residential appraisal manager. Okay, thank you. Okay. And I guess we don't need an exec, or do we need an exec?
Yes.
Different.
Okay, so, all right then. Thank you, everyone. Okay, so I'm going to entertain a motion to enter executive session pursuant to Idaho Code 74-2061D as in David.
I move that we enter executive session pursuant to Idaho Code 74-2061D.
Bill Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan,
Aye.
Chairman Fillios.
I am entering into executive session with Deputy Civil Prosecuting Attorney Darren Murphy. You ready? Okay. Okay, so we're about to exit executive session. Is there a motion?
I move we exit executive session with staff proceedings dismissed.
I second the motion.
Bill Brooks,
Aye.
Commissioner Duncan,
Aye.
Chairman Fillios.
Aye, and the motion is carried. Exiting executive session. Yeah. Public comment. Hearing none. The time is 11:38. Meeting adjourned. Thank you.